Hi again everyone, welcome back to another video from Brass Claw. And I'm going to be doing the color wheel challenge today, which is where you take the color wheel and you draw characters that are that color, part of the color wheel. I'm not sure how new this challenge is, but I just discovered it and suddenly wanted to do it immediately. So I think I did it in about 2 hours if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is going to be exclusively Warrior Cats characters, as I do. And I hope you guys enjoy. Let's start. So the first one we will be doing is red, and I'm pretty sure I copied, who was it? Oh, I've forgotten, but I wanted the red to start on the right side. So yeah, I started with red anyway, because I think everyone starts with red. But for red, I'll be drawing the one and only Squirrel Flight. I remember when I first read, what was it called? New Prophecy? Is that the correct word? Name, I mean? The New Prophecy. I think that's the one with where she was introduced. Sorry, it's been a while. But when she was introduced, with what's his name? Bramble Claw, I really didn't like her. Ooh, I thought she was so annoying and she wouldn't shut up. Maybe I was judging her because I think I'm like that. Sometimes I don't shut up. But I don't know, I just didn't like her at first. I thought she was kind of a burden on Bramble Claw. I think it was Bramble Claw. Was it Bramble Paw? No, that's Bramble Claw. She was Paw. And I also didn't like her, the little sequences with Leaf Paw, sorry, with them being connected. Sometimes it was cool, but most of the times it was boring. And I think they kind of overdid it, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I really enjoyed drawing her. She's my favorite pose that I did, I'm pretty sure, out of all of these. And I think she's so cute. I like her now, more than I did back then. But she's not my favorite character, but I don't dislike her anymore like I did. I think she has become a very mature character, maybe forcibly, or whatever the word is, because of her tragic story with the three and all that. But yeah, I think she is actually a very mature and pretty character. I think she's one of the more satisfying Warrior Cats designs, like that red look she has, or ginger, or whatever the word is, the color she is. But yeah, really enjoyed drawing this one. It was a very good start to this challenge. It made me very inspired to continue. Because if it started bad, I would have stopped, and then you would never see this video ever. In another life that didn't happen. You must be happy, because what if it failed? So yeah, there's Squirrel Flight. Forgot her white paw for a little bit there. So next up is Orange, and who else but the iconic OG main cat. I think you know who this is. The Fire Boy. Firestar. No, sorry. Yeah, Firestar. I don't know what age he is in here, but let's just call him Firestar because that's his name now. But yeah, automatically I think we all kind of like Firestar because he's the first guy. But I do not remember anything about him. More other than him being like the overly righteous guy that did everything good and never did anything wrong. Even if he did anything wrong, it's for the good of the clan. But yeah, I think, in my humble opinion, this is my least favorite drawing that I did in this whole thing. So it started great, and then right after it was not great. Even if I liked Firestar, I do not like drawing him. But I did want to draw him because, you know, I have to. Like, who else am I gonna draw other than this guy for orange? But I think I have a very high expectation for Firestar, so I always draw him wrong. But yeah, yeah, I don't have opinion on him because he's just a guy. He's just there. I think yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah, he's fine. He's guy. Yeah. There's a Firestar with the design that I really don't like. Ooh. But yeah, there he is nonetheless. Alright, so next up is yellow, and this one was tricky for me because I wanted to do Golden Flower at first, and I was like, I don't want to draw Golden Flower, I don't care about her really. Like, what did she do? No offense to people that like her, but I don't know what she did because one she is from years ago, but also I don't really care for her that much. And then I wanted to do Mothwing. And I was like, okay, let's do Mothwing. And I was like, I don't know what happened, but I completely forgot. And I just started drawing Yellowfang. And I think, in my opinion, it's a good decision because I like Yellowfang more than I like Mothwing. I think because Yellowfang was the only character that I kind of cried when she died. Just a little bit. I don't really tend to cry over that stuff, but I was a little bit teary-eyed because I really liked her. I still really like her. Yeah, I liked her angry but caring, mean person, you know. I love that dynamic. She was like a nice motherly figure, tough love kind of character to Firepaw, or whatever he was back then. And her design, I absolutely love how I drew her. I think I based it off an old picture that I drew, a very old one that's on my DeviantArt. Also, please excuse the paw. I think it looks okay. But yeah, I think I really love her. She's very pretty. I always thought that she would look like an angry old grandma, but also have very beautiful eyes. I don't know why. And I really like her cute ears. I just really like Yellowfang. I think she's one of my favorite characters, but it doesn't really say much because I don't read the new books, so I can't really grow attached to any of the new characters. Maybe I'll like them if they look pretty, but in my humble opinion, none of them look really that pretty, you know? Oh, also, I added some little patches to her to add to the yellow factor, I guess. I think I saw someone do that and I really liked it, so I just did that. I think it's very cute and suits her a lot instead of just having a gray girl. But yeah, there's Yellowfang, my old lady. So next up I will be doing green, very neon green. My eyes are burning. And I think the answer was a little bit obvious. At first actually I wanted to do the tall shadow, but then suddenly I didn't want to because I'm not attached to her. As you can see, there's going to be two characters in this one, and let me just reveal the character real quick so I can explain. I will be doing here Hollyleaf, which I am in love with Hollyleaf, and I wanted to do her with fallen leaves because the green also reminded me of him, but I just didn't want to draw him because I don't care. Kind of don't care. I just don't want to draw him right now, okay? He's too orange. I wanted more green. So I absolutely love this girl. Okay, I'm one of those people, those Warrior Cats fans that despise the fact that they wasted her potential and thought that maybe she should or had some sort of power. I don't know what, but she deserved more, I'm just saying. I absolutely love her, and I love her story. The thing with the 3, I absolutely love her take on it. It's more realistic technically. The fact that she's very, how do I explain her, like morally gray kind of. She's just trying her best and she doesn't always succeed. I don't think morally gray is correct, but she tries to be really good, but it's very hard for her because she's very emotional, not in a bad way, but you know, it drives her a lot. So that's what causes her to do dramatic things, if I do say so myself. But I made her, you know, she's obviously a black cat, but I made her a kind of green tint to go with the color scheme, because I thought if she was just black I would not go with the color and it just look random. I think I do saturate the green a little bit more, or the green of her fur. And yeah, I really enjoyed her, even though she's very simple, just a black cat. I love her very much. So there's Hollyleaf. And now I will be doing Cyan, and I just had to do it, okay? I was gonna make Blue Star or Hulk Frost. I was like, who blue? Who is like a icy blue, okay? And I think it was very fitting, while next to Hollyleaf, you know, the one and only iconic ash fur. I don't have that many opinions on ash fur because I didn't really care about him when he was around, but I really I agree that the fire scene is very iconic, and in my humble opinion, I haven't read it, but I have followed it. The books where the Brambleclaw is possessed by him, I think that's what is a word that it's silly. It's silly, let me tell you. I think it's a stupid plot thing. I'm not sure if the books were actually really good as warriors, so I can assume that it's not very good. Or they had too much flaws, but I think it was just glorified for some reason. I didn't really like the idea. I think they kind of just play too much on him being relentless for no reason. I know he's just, but come on, freaking calm down. But yeah, I really do enjoy the expression that I did for him. I like when people make him very dramatic. And I drew him a lot in the past for some reason. I think I just went through a little phase where I really liked the fire scene. Even though I don't remember it that much, I just took it from other people, you know? When I read it, I was like, oh, that's nice. When I first read Power of Three, I thought, why is... wait, was it Power of Three that was the... I don't know. But I was like, why if... Let's say if... Okay, if the three are Squirrel Flight's and Brambleclaw's children, why is Jay Feather gray? I was so confused. And then, I think at some point, I don't know what point of the book I realized, but I do remember it not being a very surprising when the fire scene showed up and then the big reveal and all that, you know? It was cool though. I did draw stuff about it even though I didn't post it. I was working on a little AMV, PMV looking thing, but I scrapped it because I was busy. I should go back to that. Yeah, there's the Ashfur being dramatic, screaming at somebody because they don't want to go on a second date with him. Poor Ashfur. Okay, so next up is blue, like the dark blue. And this one I was struggling, okay? This last three, I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. And so I was like, maybe Blue Star? I don't want to draw another ThunderClan cat. Please ignore that I did that. These are mostly ThunderClan. Isn't it 100% ThunderClan so far? Oi, sorry. But, I mean, what other cat other than ThunderClan cats are really interesting because they're always the main character. So this one, you probably don't recognize this character at all because I don't know how other people design him, but I decided to make the dark blue, or the blue, whatever it's called, Darktail. I read the Darktail. What is it? Omen of the Stars? I don't remember where Darktail was. But I love his design, and I think he's an evil little boy, and he's a little bit cool. And I made him have curved ears. I made him look like the devil. I was actually thinking while I was drawing him, I really wanted to... I kind of regret not making Soul in this. Like a snug little soul, but like it doesn't really matter, you know. I don't really want to draw him. He's kind of annoying to draw for some reason. I always have trouble. But I was thinking I wanted to do something other than a warrior, not a warrior, a ThunderClan warrior, but so I just decided, let's just do a random Darktail. A blue Darktail, very blue tinted. You know what also surprised me? I didn't make a Black Star. I'm so surprised that I didn't think of him. I love that guy. But yeah, there's Darktail. I don't really have much to say about him. I think he's a really cool, interesting character. Okay, so for purple, I was struggling once again. Originally, I wanted to make what's her name? Heathertail, and then Violet Shine. So I decided, as you can see by the literal iconic look that you see right there in front of your eyes, I decided to go with Scourge because I was out of ideas, honestly. And I thought that maybe the purple color, you know. Yes, I gave him purple color. I like the purple one. I'm more of the fan of the purple one than the red. I don't know why. But yeah, I always drew him with purple. No, I never really had... I didn't go through the edgy warrior cats phase because I wasn't that young, I think. But at some point I did kind of go through a phase where I liked to draw him a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why he was so satisfying to draw. But this one, I really like how I made him look all thin and stuff. But yeah, I gave him the purple tint, like with Hollyleaf with the green. The purple color as you do. But yeah, there's not really much to say about him. He was an okay villain. He just randomly just showed up for no reason. But yeah. Oh, and the purple eyes, just to go with the purple color scheme. Oh, is this Ravenpaw? Oh my. But yeah, there's Simple Scourge. And next, I'm gonna do the last one, which is Pink, and a beautiful, beautiful character that I absolutely love. You'll see. Look. Who is this? Look. Now do you know? Of course you do. Look at that, beautiful. Look at her. She's so cute. Oh my. I absolutely love Brightheart. I think her story is awesome. And I just realized that I could have made Swiftpaw right in the purple, probably. Wasted my opportunity there. But I already knew when I saw Pink, it's time to draw Brightheart with a flower. I never drew her with a flower on her scar. But this is the first time I've ever done that, and it's nice, and it's pretty, and I love her. I thought that, ooh, I think I mentioned this somewhere, but that animation with Swiftpaw fighting the dogs, that anime looking thing, I absolutely, positively love that animation. It's so good. And I should have watched that again. It's been a while, but when it came out I watched it to death. And here's me failing to make a rose, and I just thought, I don't like the rose, I want the fluffy flower, whatever that is. Oh, I did the rose again, apparently I lied. Oh, that's actually not that bad. I don't know why I got rid of it. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I love her story with, what's his name? Cloudtail. Very beautiful, very cute. That one scene where she's looking in the puddle and she's like, oh my god, I'm ugly. And then he's like, no, you're beautiful. And I'm like, that is peak romance, okay? Best. Who can top Cloudtail? I don't know if he did anything wrong, but he good. I think his name is Cloudtail. I'm sorry if I get the names wrong, it's been so long. But you can never forget Brightheart and how she was mistreated by Bluestar. Okay. I absolutely love her. And I made her very pink, or whatever color that is. What is that color? Like peach? Whoa, whoa. I love that. Who's that? Who's making this art? But yeah, I absolutely love her, and her child had Whitewing is her name, yes? She had green eyes, if I'm not mistaken, and I was gonna give her blue eyes. Oh wait, look at that, I'm lying. Oh, there, see? And I thought, but Whitewing has green, so she must have green. Because obviously Cloudtail has blue. But yeah, there's my bright girl.